Caller, good morning. Let me see this one. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Ike Peters, good afternoon to you. My name is Elekima Igbaneboye.
Welcome to the program, sir.
The Kalabari speaking coastal region
yes.
of
there we
I want to appreciate the thing. They thought by now they would have penetrated us.
Yes.
They thought by now they would have broken us apart. Dividing the coastal area and separating it from our hinterland.
Yes.
We, Kalabari. My name is Elekema Igbaneboye.
Yes.
Elekema Igbaneboye is from the top province of Biafra land.
That's right.
We are a full-fledged and bona fide part and parcel of the East or the. I want to emphasize this whenever I call, sir, because it is time for our people to have it in their head.
Yes.
It is really high time for our people to have it in their head that there is nothing like South-South or South-West or South-East. Either the East or Biafra, and that is where we see it and that's where we know it.
Yes.
Not this rubbish that the Fulani Caliphate came and did and separated us from our brothers and make us feel as if we are far apart from each other and we don't have any connection or link. Even in the Kalabari kingdom, sir, is there anyone amongst you who is either not mother, auntie, cousin, nephew, father's father is not from or cannot be traceable either through paternally or maternally from any of the Igbo land? So we are not even full-fledged Ijo that we are claiming. We are all Biafrans. We are all Igbos. We are together.
That's right.
Mazi, I have come to discover that even though they pretend, now, for example, I have seen Kalabari men whose real native name is Ochifronye. I have seen Kalabari men whose real native name is Onyema. Kalabari men, I'm telling you the truth, sir. In the middle of their name, they say that is their name. So, what are we denying the fact that we are one? What is our problem? What is the Kalabari problem? It is really annoying me. But before I continue to speak my language to my people, sir, let me emphasize in English that we are all part and parcel of the East. Yes. Whether you go Chao, Calabar, Uyo, you go to me, go to Umwaya, Uweri, Onitsha, you go from, you go to Abakaliki, etc. We are all eastern part of the zoo.
That's right.
And this is for a matter of emphasis, so that the caliphate should hear it, that we know and we have come to understand and know ourselves. We are together, we are one. Hence, whatever injuries, whatever criminality, whatever marginalization and oppression or deprivation or any attack that is, or any that is exerted on any part of this eastern region that I just mentioned, that is Biafra land, is an attack on all component part of the entire East. Yes. And we're going to react very soon. In fact, we're going to react, if need be, or retaliate accordingly. In unison as Easterners or Biafrans. Kalabari is Biafra, Ijo is Biafra, Ikore is Biafra, Efik Ibijo is Biafra. Whether you are from, wherever you are from, so long as you're in the coastal area, we are Biafrans.
That's right.
So, unless, if they keep believing this rubbish, that, like this House of Fulani, I tell them that it's not the House of Fulani, just like we have been taught and we have been taught over and over. Oh, thank God for Maji Jonathan Kinedu. Every evening he emphasizes it. And I say to my brothers and sisters, whenever I go to our communities, even in our neighborhood, that the Fulani parasitic attachment to the Hausa ethnic nationality can only be traced back to 1904.
Yes.
The parasitic romance or the relationship between between them, the Hausa and the Fulanis, had resulted to this total alienation, total defeat, total marginalization, and total subjugation and oppression of this, repression, call it anything, and complete annihilation of these Hausa people.
Yes.
And the ethnic nationality have gone down. They have gone down. So if we still keep believing that this we call it a myth, it's not real. If we still keep believing this myth and keep promoting it, one day we wake up to discover that we're going to be having Hausa Hausa Ikore, Hausa Ijo.
Exactly.
Sorry, Fulani Ijo, Fulani Igbo, Fulani Efik, Fulani Ibibio, Fulani Abloma, God forbid, Fulani Gala, Fulani Yoruba, and that's their plan. And whatever has happened to this house has also happened to the Kalabari kingdom until we come together and open our eyes and make up our mind to join our interland brothers and fight this common enemy. It annoys me whenever I talk to my Kalabari brothers about when I talk about Biafra. They say, no, it's impossible. We cannot do anything with Igbo man. And I call them, you're a fool, sir. What did Igbo man do to you? Your own. That's what you get. I say we are lazy. I know. I ask them, you, brother, sister, we, the average Kalabari people, we are very lazy. Very, very lazy. The Igbo man is industrious. The Igbo man is astute to what he does. He's our Igbo brother. So if in his ability to be able to impress his employer, he gets promoted, you guys envy him. Employ 2 Igbo boys and employ 20 Kalabari boys in one company. No matter how many that job is, an Igbo boy will do it with all his heart and with all his mind, and then will get promoted and get admired by his employers. While the Kalabari people, the Kalabari boy will be big road and complaining, oh, when you're close now, I can't do this. So limited. So there's a lot. These are people don't know nothing. All they know is to go to the creeks and be to hide, and then go bust pipeline, and the rest of them want to steal oil that belongs to them. Today, that big idiot they call Asari Dokubo has influenced negatively most of our boys, and he has also made up his mind to die in the interland. Today, he will die there this time around. You want to go and fight ESN? That is the end of your life, because this time around, Chiko Gadiama. This time around, Akaso. This time around, Amatemeso. This time around, Igbesu is not with you. All the spirits that God has instructed to guide us and to be and to guide us in this Biafran struggle are against you, and you are going to explode like pin is used to choke a balloon. This time around, and like I said, I'm talking to you. You are not in the Kalabari kingdom. We know that you are a traitor. Every time, whatever you do, you are a traitor. You have never in any way influenced anybody positively. We always ask you, who have you helped? You claim that you have 22 children. You claim that you have 21 children. So funny that this time your bragging is to brag about what you possess. Can you imagine? How dare you compare yourself to Masina Bikanu? How dare you compare yourself to Omadike, the most important, the most expensive man even to us in the world? Masina Bikanu, you can't compare yourself with him. That man is incomparable. That man is Masina Bikanu can. See, who are you, Asari? In the Kalabari kingdom, who knows you? We don't know you as a criminal. We don't know you as a kidnapper. We don't know you because of you. Companies left even in the coastal area because you are kidnapping white men. Who does not know your story? Today you are bragging. Today you have created your criminality to our Igbo land. In consonance with their criminal governors. What's his name? Hopeless just injured. You have followed him. You will die there. All these boys are recruiting, and whose mothers you are making to become childless, and they are crying against you in the Kalabari kingdom. You are taking their sons and giving them 50,000 naira to go and fight their fellow brothers. This time around, those idiots that follows you, all of them will not come back. But I tell you the truth, whether you like it or not 500 Asari Dokubo can hinder or stop Biafra from coming. And you have a vision, you have a dream to become the president of Biafra. Who will give you? He said, if Biafra will come, unless you will become the president. You want to broker idea with Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, is he dragging the presidency with you? In fact, who will even vote you? You can't even become a councillor. Because when Biafra comes, Biafra is for refined people. Biafra is for rejuvenated people. Biafra is for people that are consistently listening to the platform where we worship Radio Biafra, and have become cleansed, washed, sanctified, and have become so enlightened and become so civilized. Not your kind, savages like you want to become president of Biafra. You cannot. Not even, you cannot be a doorkeeper. If I thought you are going to be alive to see Biafra. Biafra will come.
Yes.
And he's already here with us.
That's right.
And we in the interland, we are getting prepared. It is impossible for what happened in the 60s to happen again.
Yes.
So I want everybody to hear it. I know that these friends that are hearing us, we in the Kalabari kingdom, we in the Jokland, we in the coastal land, all those soldiers you have sent to our creeks and to our villages, our local government, soon, when it starts, we are going to bury all of them there and sink them in our creeks. Hear me and hear me well. Enough is enough. What a rubbish. No development how many years in this area. No development, nothing. So it is evident and it shows that all of you take us as Yamiri. I only feel very much pity for my brothers who don't see the other thing on the wall. Whatever they are doing to Imo State, to Anambra State, to Enugu State, to Ebonyi State, and to Abia State, they are also doing to River State, to Bayelsa, to Cross Rivers, to Akwa Ibom. Let's open our eyes. They are doing the same thing to Igodo, even in Delta, in Delta State and in Edo State, up to even the Middle Belt. Whatever deprivation, whatever marginalization, it is obvious. So long as you're not a Fulani, you are an Omoibo, you are Yami to all of them. Every youth, every boy, every girl, Yami well. That is the truth. So let's join force together with our Biafran brothers in this land. And because we're all Biafrans, we cannot deny it. And then fight this fight to go to stop. Every science students in Kalabari Kingdom, in the Jok tribe, in Jok Kingdom, in Efik, in Ibibio, get ready. All the students, where are you? All our youth, get up and rise up and speak against this wickedness that is going on. Let's join force and end this once and for all. Our savior, Nnamdi Kanu, deserves it. He's in the hand of the wicked ones. So right now, all we need to do is to not only pray, but also make sure, like I'm doing, every church I go to, I've written one or two things to some pastors who are connected to Hideko. Adeboye, what's his name? Kisaya Kilome. If there is any time you guys should speak out now, it's not after now. If you guys don't speak out, and we finally actualize Biafra, don't think that any of your churches will exist in Biafra land. Master Peter, do you know that these men, they are so influential, they got a crowd. Yes. I did my experiment. I discovered that just 5 pastors in Nigeria talk to one another and make up their mind. Let us go on a peaceful protest about the wickedness and oppression that is happening in the east, or to the east, or even to the non-Fulanis and to non-Fulani states. Only 5 pastors, person like Pastor Kumuyi, Oyedepo, Adeboye, what's his name, Paul Enenche, and Chris Oyakilome. Only 5 of them, or so far of the White Garment Church. Moka of Lord Chosen come together and talk to congregation. Nigeria will block every state will hook up. Salvation Ministry, David Ibiomi. If these men speak out, these are men that when they speak out, just like our father is doing in Enugu, for the Mbaka and the Bremonso. These men are brave men, like our father, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, our bull and great leader, our lion.
Yes.
It is high time for us to rise. Yes. This was the time will come. Even churches will soon stop even in Interland. I am working towards that to make sure that if any church does not support this struggle in the Interland, every church will close. Now, announcement has been made that come April 7th, although in my family and in some places, it's already there. We're no longer eating cow meat. To hell with cow meat and to hell with the stupid Zoo flag. Enough is enough. So we are together with our Interland brothers, we from the coastal area. Mr. Asenabo Igbanibo Yolekima stand to speak on behalf of all my Kalabari speaking brothers in coastal region of Biafra land that we are together. All the Biafra. Our leader is coming out and it's coming out soon, and soon is going to be there with the flag of Biafra rising, and we all going to jolly figure together and then improve our country together. Thank you, Mazi. I appreciate you for the opportunity given to me to speak my voice.
Well, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you very, very much. I wish that you would call in more often when you have the time to, breathe in and talk to our people, because I like the way you talk, and that's why I left you. I just didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted you to finish what you're saying. And but next time when you come in, if I see you come in, if you are able to get in, because sometimes it's so crowded. However, talking to Radio Biafra, you have to be patient. You just send the message when you get the opportunity to come in. You come in, you send the message, but not just in English language, but also talk to our people, our brothers in our language, so that they will understand us more.